What is up, everybody? It's your boy Brando of you here. But today we're going to be checking out the super boxes here. We have the S7 Max and we also have the S5 Max. So really the same device. There's a slight few differences which I'll discuss here coming up. But really what these boxes are is they're free TV and free movies. So if you have this, you can watch all your local TV channels, all your local cable channels, even your local news. You can find it on here, watch it for free. Same with movies that would be streaming on cable and new movies that are out in theaters right now. There's a few different services we're going to check out on the screen. But it's really cool, honestly. All you really need is a 100 megabyte a second internet connection. It might work with slightly lower, but that's what's recommended. And if you have that, you can sign in and do everything, and you'll never have to pay for cable again or rent a movie again, because it has just about everything you would imagine on here from all different genres across the country and the globe. It has traditional smart apps too, such as YouTube, Netflix, the actual Play Store, the Google Play Store, and its own Play Store, which has all the free goodie stuff in it that we want. It's really a good value. If you consider the price of these, you can get them between $200 and $400. And if you consider what cable costs, upwards of $100 a month, it pays itself off very quickly. There's no logins required. You don't have to sign into anything. If you want to use Netflix and stuff, yeah, but if you want to use the movies and TV shows and stuff, you don't ever have to make an account to use this device. So let's go ahead and unbox it. So here's the S5 right here. You can see the ports right there, two USB 3s and a micro SD card slot. And then on the S7 Max over here, you have your SD card slot, a USB-C and a USB 3. Besides that, the body's the same, the technology's the same. They're both Android 12. They're both 64 gigabyte RAM with 4 gigabytes of ROM in them. This is the Max version. The Ultras have a little bit more storage, and they also are both 6K capable. All right, so here we go. The SuperBox right on top. You can see it here wrapped up, aluminum body, the two antennas on the top right there. A remote. This is a Bluetooth capable remote, so you can do voice commands right here. A power cable right here, the USB-C cable. So that is an upgrade over the previous generation. So this one utilizes USB-C while the other one utilizes your basic DC rounded connector. Then you also get a HDMI cable. Here's the front here with the screen. Have your IR sensor right there. On the side you have your USB 1, your USB 2, your reset button, and your SD card slot right here. On the back, you have some other connectors here, such as your optical audio, Ethernet, and HDMI, AV, and infrared if you want to extend it with an external infrared, and a DC power adapter right here. Your two antennas, which are all directional. They can go any direction you need them to. On the back, you get 4 little dimpled rubber feet so that it stays nice and still, some ventilation holes, your serial number, and on the side, you have a little bit more ventilation. So we have it hooked up to the TV now, and we're just going to go ahead and follow through with the instructions. We're going to press next here and skip through all the settings here, and then you get right into the SuperBox. So from here, the first thing you need to do is connect it to the internet. You're going to press the gear at the bottom. It's an Android-based system, as you can see here. I'm going to press Wi-Fi, and then we're going to go to available networks and choose my network, the Brando hub. The next step is to pair the remote. It's fairly simple. You press the voice remote function here, aiming at the device. It'll open up the pairing function here, and it says to press OK and the return button at the same time. Flashing, so I'm going to let go of it now. It says pairing. Press the OK button. So now when I press this button here, you can see at the very bottom there that it is repeating everything I'm saying because I have the voice functionality pressed. Top here, you can connect it to your TV and have it control everything with one remote. If you don't want to use multiple remotes, you can do the TV functionality at the top there. And by the way, you can switch to mouse pointer mode by pressing this button on the remote here that has the mouse pointer, and that allows you to use a mouse to scroll instead of just having to select. And the final step is to download all the goodies. So we're going to go to the App Store at the bottom right here. You can see I have it selected. Go into the App Store. You have your Google Play Store there. If you want to download your traditional apps, you will have to sign in for that. We're going to go to the App Store over here, which has all the goodies. So now I'm going to open the App Store. And here we are in the App Store now. So you got plenty of things to download. You really want to make sure you download your Blue VOD, that's your video on demand, your Blue TV, which is your live TV. You want to select playback too, because it has some features in it as well. And you also have backup TV in case your TV goes down. It also has most of the channels on there. As you can see down below, you got a lot more choices. You can download all of these things. And I'm going to just go home here. So now we're just going to check out the software here. We're going to go through all the different variations. You have your browser at the top right corner. You can see you have your Google Chrome based browser here that you can do just about anything you can imagine in. You got your app stores there, which we just looked at, so we won't really look at it again. You have your apps here. You can just, has every app you have on your device is all here in one spot. You go to playback at the top here, and this actually lets you watch TV that's happened already. So you can go back in time and watch things, which is pretty cool. Has, you know, a lot of these networks here, Animal Planet, Cartoon Network, Nickelodeon. It has everything basically. And you can scroll over here and watch something that aired earlier today or earlier in the week. You can go back just about a week. So we can go to April 9th and watch things that were already airing on there. So let's just press one just to show you it works. See, right there, very simple. You can watch it live. And you do have to put these in these folders. So like here's video on demand. You press add and you can add anything you want in here, even if it's not video on demand. I just put blue VOD in here because we kind of want it to be organized by what it actually is. And I'm controlling it with the remote over here on the side. So here, this has all your newest movies, just about any movie you can imagine. You have a recommended tab, history search. You can go over to new and see what's, you know, newest. A lot of these are movies that just came out in theaters as well. Not all of them, but you can see it loads it. Here's Spider-Man down here, the new Mario movie. So here's a show that just came out, a movie that came out in 2026 with our favorite Muppets. We're going to press watch now and see if it loads up. Sure does. I'm going to skip forward a bit just to see how quickly it takes to catch back up and catch itself, buffer itself. There it goes. Awesome. We're going to go back again. You can press all movies down there and you get that alphabetical list. You can go by the year, you can go by the title, you can go by the streaming service. Lots of different ways to search things in here. And, you know, up here you got movies, TV shows. You can do the same with the TV shows and see all the current TV shows. You can search by date. You can search by streaming service. You can just search by name at the top. Go back again. And then you also have your newest here. You can just see what's the newest. Scroll down on that and see. And then you have your recommended tab over here, which includes the new Zootopia, which I have actually not seen yet. Let's click that again just to see how quickly it takes to load up a movie. That just populates right on quick. You can see it's moving pretty, you know, little buffer here at the beginning. Let's give it a little bit of time. Let's go ahead and do the skip through 10-minute thing here just to see how it loads. Loads pretty good and quick. Awesome. You know, that's a pretty new movie. That just came out last year, so that's awesome. We're going to go back home now. Press the home button at the top left here. And we're going to go to live TV now. So this is the final thing to show. You have your backup TV, which is just a backup of the blue TV. I'm going to press blue TV, and this has all of your local news channels, all of your local TV shows. You can watch your local, you can watch ones around the country. You have lots of different options. And you can also add things to favorites here, which is pretty awesome. We won't do that right now. But as you can see, you have everything you could imagine on here. You can go by category, recent, search. What I do is I actually searched and found my local news channel and added it to it here. This is live TV right now. That's awesome. It's amazing. It's just right there. You can add it to your favorites, and it's always there at the top. It's not stressful to get to go back and rewatch these things. It's not like you have to go and do all these things each time. It's saved and it's there. And you just got just about anything you can imagine on here. And you can search by channel too. BBC America. And there it is, The Guardian showing right now. Amazing, awesome. So yeah, you know, it's got everything you could want to hear, all the newest movies, all the newest TV shows, all your local channels, everything you could want. You can watch your Netflix on here too. And it is fully customizable down here, as you can see. You have your settings. You can go in here and adjust different things, such as the Bluetooth, app device preferences. Keep in mind, this is a fully Android-based system. And then at the very bottom, you have a few options. Like here, you can access all your system files easily, clear caches, do things you need there. Right next to it is a system cleanup. This just frees up space if necessary. As you can see, it did there. This down here is a speed test. It takes you to fast.com so you can check your internet speeds. I won't do that right now because no need. Have a garbage here to uninstall apps. Have your microphone to set up the Bluetooth microphone, which we did already, and it says connected. We have a keyboard option here, which allows for quick access apps if you want quick access, albeit you already have pretty quick access from here already. And then you have your personal assistant, which just takes you to customer service. Then as I commented on the very top here, you have a cloud, which actually takes you to the local weather or whichever weather's around you. You have your Wi-Fi symbol to the left, like I said, and the Bluetooth symbol showing the Bluetooth is connected. That was a quick look at the S7 Max here. The S5 Max is basically the same exact device with slightly different ports on the side. It has the same functionality, same everything on the inside. It's a really great value considering you can pick these up between $200 and $300, maybe up to $400. Keeping in mind the cost that you're saving on cable and movies is awesome. It's a one-time purchase and you have it for life. I've been using these for years and years now and find that they work great. They've never stopped working. My older SuperBoxes work fine. I believe it's like a S2 or S3. It's amazing. And just in all, you can't beat the value that you get with this. Now, keep in mind, you know, it takes a little bit of setup. It's not a lot of work. It might be a little bit more work than cable if you consider you have to press a button to open it. That's not a lot of work. It's really simple considering what you save and the ability to basically use this as a full smart stick with all the other apps as well. So if you're interested, there will be a link down below to purchase. And we'll have a discount code on there that can save you a little bit of money, so you might as well take advantage of that. This is Brando View. Thanks for watching. If you want to see more of this kind of content, go ahead and hit the subscribe and like the video. See you next time.